Hello, and welcome to the EnduraFlood video series. The EnduraFlood wall panel system can be used to create a large variety of decorative wall solutions for basements and other flood-prone areas. Numerous profile options, different trim materials, various wall color combinations, and the adaptability to different installation heights means that you can create a great-looking and functional solution for almost any scenario. Today, we will demonstrate a basic EnduraFlood installation on a straight wall section with common 2x4 studs. As you become familiar with EnduraFlood, you will see how easy and intuitive the installation is. Let's get started. For a basic EnduraFlood installation on a straight wall, in addition to our pre-cut wall panels, we need EnduraFlood Unitrim, EnduraFlood Unibase, as well as a number of EnduraFlood base clip brackets, 1 3/4 inch truss head screws, and 3/8 inch hole plugs. For tools, we should have handy an electric staple gun for 3/8 inch staples, a set of hand lift tools, and a power drill. For best results, make sure that the drywall cut at the bottom is straight and smooth, without jarred edges, and without too many imperfections. The first step in the installation is the mounting of the EnduraFlood Unitrim. When using the Unitrim on wooden studs, we simply staple the trim to the studs. Ensure that the profile piece sits nice and snug against the drywall above. Make sure to add a staple on each stud for best results. Always cut the wall panels to a height of 3 inches less than the height of the drywall cut. After sliding the top of the panel inside the Unitrim, we temporarily support the panel with a hand lift tool. We recommend leaving a small gap above the board to allow for easier removal and replacement of the panel in the future. Now, we mount at least 2 base clip brackets behind and under the panel using 1 3/4 inch truss head screws. Before adding the next panel, we prepare a piece of Unitrim to act as a vertical trim piece between the 2 panels. First, we cut the profile to a height of the wall panels. Then, we use our aviation snips to remove approximately 1 1/2 inch of support leg to allow for extra space when overlapping the horizontal and vertical trim pieces. We simply slide the vertical trim snugly onto the next panel and now mount the next panel. After removing the hand lift tools, we are now ready to install the EnduraFlood Unibase baseboard molding. Before mounting, mark the location of at least 2 to 3 studs along the length of each Unibase piece. We now pre-drill a mounting hole 3/4 of an inch from the top of the Unibase using a 3 32 inch drill bit. Using this pilot hole, we now countersink a 3/8 inch diameter hole halfway into the Unibase. Into this hole, we screw a truss head screw until it's snug. Do not over-tighten. When done, simply fit the hole plug into the opening and you are done. Congratulations! You just mounted your first set of EnduraFlood wall panels. EnduraFlood, waterproof wall panel systems for basements and other flood-prone areas.